Hello everybody, welcome to the Tube. We got a lot going on. That's our lineup. Users sue Apple over iOS 8 memory storage problem. An Israeli startup might end the world's water crisis. Sony to unveil a new Walkman model at SES 2015. Pop star Taylor Swift shows true Christmas spirits. MacGyver gets the silent treatment on our social watch, and way more. Go, go, go. Hello. So, Apple is facing a new class action lawsuit in California, this time from users unhappy about how much storage space iOS 8 takes up on their devices. Their complaint focuses not only on newer iOS devices like the iPhone 6 and 6 Plus, but older devices as well. Depending on the device they purchase, consumers who install iOS 8 allegedly receive substantially less storage than advertised, ranging from 18.1% for the iPhone 5S to 23.1% for the iPad, according to the complaint. The plaintiffs are seeking damages from Apple and hope to force the company to change policies regarding how users are informed about their device's storage space. Fight, fight, fight. And now, what if you could make water out of clean, thin air? Well, troops, for example, can't always transport water, but now they can transport a water maker. Yes, Israeli-based company WaterGen has developed a machine that turns air moisture into drinking water. Last year, it made sales to 7 countries' militaries: the United States, Israel, Great Britain, France, India, Mexico, and an unnamed Arab state. WaterGen has announced a civilian model that will hit the market soon. The water-making units are no lightweight, weighing hundreds of pounds, and prices start at $18,000. But hey, it's a machine that makes water from just air. Watch it.
WaterGen Limited develops water generation systems that are integrated into tactical military vehicles, which extract water from ambient air humidity. The air filter removes the dust and dirt. The system produces 5 to 20 gallons a day of pure, healthy drinking water, even in rough weather and field conditions. Cold water is served from a tap within the system or inside the cabin. WaterGen atmospheric water generator for ground. The WaterGen is very easy to install and maintain. It can be easily integrated in any expeditionary or permanent base.
Last Saturday, hundreds of Sudanese and Eritrean asylum seekers demonstrated outside of the Cholot detention facility in the Negev desert in protest over their ongoing detention there. According to data the government provided to the High Court of Justice on Friday, Cholot is currently holding 2,242 asylum seekers. The High Court has demanded the government to shut the facility down, yet still the government refuses to do so. Yesterday, a new campaign was launched online trying to give a voice to those who don't have one. The site, Cholot Voices, asked the public to post on Facebook or Twitter a quote from people who are now sitting as prisoners in the facility, since they have no one to hear them out. Thousands of Israelis complied, flooding the social network with quotes such as, Israel learned nothing from its own history. I came for asylum after witnessing murder, rape, and horrors I wish on no one, and got such a humiliating treatment. I can't understand this. With us to talk about this successful social media campaign is Anat Ovadia Rosner, spokesperson for the Hotline for Refugees and Immigrants. Good evening.
Good evening.
So what was the idea behind the campaign? How did it come to be?
Well, we at the Hotline for Refugees and Migrants and in the other NGOs that contribute to this campaign, we have an ongoing and long struggle against Cholot detention facility. And we just started to think how we can expose the Israeli public to the reality and to the daily experiences behind those ambiguous words like detention or detention facility. So we just thought that relating to a quote, to a specific story, a specific experience, is a way that people can just relate to a basic human feeling. And when you hear a personal story or a personal quote, it's just harder to be indifferent or to hate or just anything like that.
I completely agree, and it really broke the Israeli Facebook. I mean, did you expect such a success?
We did thought that the quotes are really, really strong. When we collect them, when we read them, we thought it is really a strong quote and it will be successful. But we were surprised that so many people have participated, and we were surprised that we reached other audiences, people that we didn't thought that they were related to it or familiar with the subject.
And tell me, the asylum seekers themselves, are they aware of this success? Does it matter to them?
They are aware, not from the people I talked to, they are really excited about it and they're happy. They are encouraged, but I must say that the asylum seekers in Cholot and in general are pretty much despair and frustrated after, the court has canceled the amendment and then the Knesset approved another one and then there was another cancellation and then another law. So they are not expecting much for it, I think, but they are encouraged. About it.
Because sometimes a campaign like this can seem like it's convincing the convinced. You know what I mean? And if so what's the point of it?
Well, as I said, I think that this time, surprisingly, and it's great to see that we have reached people that we didn't thought that will relate to it. So I think that this time we did manage to maybe expose the people who aren't so convinced or just even not familiar with that subject.
You know what? So even if the Facebook campaign is super successful and it gets many shares and everything, can it bring actual change? A lot of Israelis seems are very much against the asylum seekers, regardless of the facts.
Well, I think that, as I said, once you see a personal story and once you can relate to a personal feeling, to a personal thought, maybe the next time you'll hear the word infiltrators or the word detention facility, you'll just have a different perspective, a more educated perspective, and maybe you'll start to understand the injustice that is been conducted in your name and with your tax money. So I do think that maybe this brief moment of thinking about those who are detained can bring a change.
Can we expect more campaigns from you?
We do have many things that our work is not done. It's just started with the new law. We have another petition to the Supreme High Court, and we will continue to struggle against this injustice and this policy towards asylum seekers.
Just to understand, if the Cholot shuts down, if the Cholot facility shuts down, the problem doesn't disappear, doesn't it?
Of course, because the policy towards asylum seekers in Israel is just two options: to detain or just to ignore the problem. And we have, as it's appear in the site, many other solutions and alternative to detention that we think that the government should do. And we hope that maybe the next Knesset, maybe after the election, maybe something will change and they will be wise enough to change this policy and to act towards a real solution for the asylum seekers and for the residents of South Tel Aviv.
It seems like the Israeli social media is much more aware of the problem than the Israeli mainstream media, isn't it?
I guess so, and I think that the social media is a great platform to reach out for people or to express things that we couldn't maybe express in general media. But I hope that maybe now, when things are shifted and sometimes things in the general media starts from the social media, maybe now it can be changed.
Okay, well, I hope the success of this campaign will also make more noise in mainstream media, like we're doing right here. So thank you very much for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, let's move on. CES, the biggest tech show of the year, is opening today, and already we have some very interesting announcements. We'll start with HP, as they introduced a screen straight from the future. The company unveiled its ZVR monitor, which you will know mostly as the virtual reality monitor from now on. The monitor projects full 3D images into thin air, and users who have to wear 3D glasses that can then navigate, zoom, and manipulate those images without touching the screen. For example, users can tilt, zoom, and manipulate a projected 3D object using a stylus that connects to the monitor. Sensors in the monitor track the movement of the viewer's head and projects images at the appropriate angle. It's pretty, it's smart, it's the future. And from the future in CES, let's go to the past. Well, Sony is going to introduce a new Walkman at the Las Vegas Expo. You heard me right, a Walkman, a Walkman. Sign outside the grounds of the Las Vegas Convention Center shows a new Walkman branded product from Sony. Nobody knows what it will do, though it probably won't play your old cassettes, but will be a new music and video machine. The new Walkman was possibly also teased in this new cryptic ad that Sony published on their YouTube page. It's quite an ambiguous commercial, so it can be really anything, but hey, just watch it for yourself. Welcome to the new world. What have you got planned for us, Sony? We like it mysterious and weird from you, Sony. It's much, much better than talking about the interview again. So thank you. We'll keep you updated from the convention. Obviously, lots of goodies are going to come from there. And now, let's move on. Imagine this. It's the festive season. You're opening all your lovely presents, and then you discover one of them is from your favorite celebrity idol. Oh my God! Well, this holiday season, Taylor Swift surprise gifted her fans with presents. The moments where they opened their presents, read her cards, and cried, oh, how they cried, were captured and have now gone viral. The singer picked out gifts based on her fans' interests, of which she learned from following some of them on social media. She even wrapped all the presents by herself. According to the video, I didn't believe it, but she wrapped them all by herself. And now she made a video already watched by 12 million people to acknowledge how much of a good person Taylor is. Now, we're trying real hard to be cynical about this, because I'm me, but we're finding it really impossible not to love her. Ugh, darn it. Take a look. She's super sweet.
Oh my god, it says my name. Oh my gosh, there's a card.
Show it to us.
Hi, Jen. Merry early Christmas. I wanted to meet your boy. We actually have some stuff for Leighton. Oh my god.
And now we have our first good prank of 2015. One sister managed to prank her brother for an entire year, and he fell for it every single time. All she needed is a selfie stick and one simple lie. Let's take a pic.
Oh, it's a video. Come on again. Take a pic of the video. Oh my god.
3.
Oh, this is a video. I swear to That's a fucking goddamn it. Oh, damn it, it's a video. Quarter shape goes out. Oh, mother. man.
Ah, it's super funny! Now, Mario Wienerreuter, the brilliant mind behind the musicless music videos on YouTube, has now turned his attention to TV themes. Here he is, sucking all of the music from 80s cult hit MacGyver. It's weird. And that's it. Show's over. Twitter, Tumblr, the Tube24. We'll see you tomorrow. And always remember, I'm a minor player in my own life story. That's Tony Wilson. Goodbye.